Welcome to my first ever video on this new channel, Owling Dog DIY Decor. I promised that I would start doing more videos on my DIY and some of the smalls that I do. And so I wanted to start with this one, and let me show you what it is. So this is a pantry that I have in my laundry area. And I have like a little coat rack there. I have the stool, my ever-present laundry basket, and then the washer and dryer. And here, that's my in and out bag for going to the workshop. And then this shelves that I put together for my laundry that you had seen. And actually, I did end up putting a hanging basket on it so that I could keep my mail. And yeah, and so anyway, this is a little pantry that I have, and it has a lot of canned goods in it. And I'll tell you, when I first started filling this, it was during the illness time a few years ago, and I completely overstocked it because we had a hard time getting food here, and ran out of a lot of things. There was no toilet paper. Just a lot of pantry items were out of stock in my area, and food was really hard to get. So when I was able to put my hands on it, I would stock up too much, and a lot of it is now out of date. So I have to toss out many of those cans. And right now, at least at this time in the world, I won't be prepping. Not that far ahead. I don't want to buy things that are going to go out of date and I'm going to throw them out. So it was between a rock and a hard place. You know, if you had the money, back then, if you had the money to buy food, the food wasn't available. And then when the food was available, you didn't have the money to buy food, so because it got so expensive. And so I'm hoping that the world is somewhat still crazy, but at least in that aspect, we are able to go to the grocery store. So anyway, I'm going to empty that out, and I'm going to switch in a little standing cabinet, an old one that I just refinished. So I hope you'll follow along. This is not a long video. It's more of a swapping kind of video, and just to see the method to my madness and what I'm thinking. I want to thank you for joining me on this channel, and yeah, I hope to bring more good content, fun content, and different than my restoration or refinishing videos. So yes, and I plan to do a lot more fun things like making different types of products and doing the booth decor. So it will include a lot of that. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, let's take this down. This was cute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load these onto the kitchen table and go through them and throw away the ones that are outdated. I'm going to do that off camera because there's just a lot of that stuff here. for desperate times. I never threw away the bottle. Prepper food. All right, well, I got rid of that one quick. So I was so excited that I ended up taking it out of my car. It's a little tricky videoing movement around my car to the house because it's a steep hill, so it's hard to put the camera there, and it just takes so long. It doesn't make for fun video. But anyway, I brought it in the house, and I'm going to wipe down the floor, and then we'll start setting it up.
So that really helps to kind of push it down. I don't mind getting gluey. I do not have a manicure going on right now, so. And then we'll look at our stuff polish here. So, so I have one that's all painted, and this one is not. Like I said, I wanted to show you. So I'm gonna some of the artists, because otherwise I would stay here, because for one thing, I want to just get my coat coverage, and I like.
Oh, I just wanted to show you the dates on some of these things. Is that 2022? Oh yeah. Time to throw it out. Thank you for watching the first ever Owling Dog DIY Decor video. It was just a small makeover, and you've been in this room before if you saw the previous video where I put together the shelves, the metal shelves, and added more storage in here. So this week, the first video, I brought in and swapped out a new-ish Wayfair piece for this old piece that I did. If you want to see that video, it's on the Owling Dog Design website, and I'll put the link right here, and I'll also link it at the end of this video so that you can just click on it and find it if you want to watch that. That's where I decorated this old piece, and yeah, it's nice. I had to throw out tons of cans that I had. I did that mostly off camera. They were dated, 2022 up to 2024. I only kept a few of the good things, so there's that. That's a nice refresh, and I haven't even carried all of them out yet, believe it or not. I carried 2.5 bags out yesterday, only because I can't carry that heavy of material down and up, down the hill, and so I'll just get rid of them little by little. But this is cute. I'll be able to change out the decorations sometimes going for the season. And isn't it interesting that when I was decorating this piece on the other video, I was wondering if I had enough of a design in there and just the little paintings on the exterior parts of the shelves. But I actually like it that way. And then when I put these little tollware as decorations, it kind of makes a little statement of its own, which I think is so cute. Yeah, and I have the pumpkins. Of course, those will be changed out winter, spring, and fall. Winter, spring, and summer, rather. And I like the way this fits. It's about as tall as that completely enclosed cabinet, but I had such a hard time getting in the cabinet, and thankfully my neighbor wanted it, so there's that. It was a nice swap for them. I think at some point I might hang the picture that was here up there, and I did have a couple of lamps in here that I won't be putting back. I'll be finding a different place for those, or maybe even bringing them to the booth. So anyway, thank you again for watching the video, and yeah, I hope you'll come back again. Take care.